Hey SoulCallers, I'm Tony and I've been doing SoulCaller cards for about 4 years since Amy released them. I was in her first class. I'm going to show you kind of how I pull cards, and I'm going to get started by putting on my favorite essential oils. So I just take a drop of spearmint, a drop of cypress, rub it together, cleanse my little energy space there. Okay, I keep my cards in a rubber band, and so they're in a stack. So when I put the stack on the table, I just mix them up like this. And then what I do is I try to not make like a pattern, or not be too specific, just scatter the cards so I can see the tops of each one. Like this. And those are kind of bunched up, so I'm gonna spread those out a little bit. Okay, now I particularly am a pattern seer. So how I choose my cards is by pattern. So I look at the cards out here and I scan it with my eyes. And this one, like when I scanned it, both times my eyes went to this one. So in my mind, I'll ask, is this the card I need? And I'll listen for the answer. And this time it was yes. So I'm going to pull it, and I'll keep doing the same thing, and I'll choose 9 cards, maybe 10. I just heard spread your cards out. One of the cards you need is covered up. So I'm looking for cards that are covered up. And then I'll go back to look for my pattern. Like which one catches my eye again. I think it's this one. They said yes. Look how hard it is for me. Maybe it's not. We're going to set this one to the side. Something's up with that. I'm going to make a note of that. Oh, those were 2 stuck together. I bet that was it. Okay. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have that auxiliary card. Is there any more that want to participate? And I'll listen. 1, they said. It's this one. So now I have a pile of cards. I will just move these cards to the side because more of them might want to participate when I get into this reading. So now I have, these were the 2 auxiliary cards that I pulled. I'm going to mix these 9 cards up, and then I'm just going to ask them which one wants to be number 1 and set it in the number 1 slot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. I'm just going to scoot them a little bit closer. just trying to get it where y'all can see the cards. So this is my 9 cards. Okay. So the question I'm gonna ask is, I did 2 job interviews this week, one on Monday and one today. I'm in a particular job that I've outgrown, and so I just want to ask the cards, is there movement? And does it feel like there will be movement in the fall? Because I'm a teacher. So is there going to be any movement this fall? Or my favorite generic question, I think I've said this in this group, but it's worth mentioning again. My favorite question is, what's constellating around me now? Maybe there is something new, but maybe it's not necessarily a job. So we'll just see what the cards have to say, and it'll be clear. My cards are really frank. My relationship with my cards is like, we don't, it's not very descriptive. It'll be pretty clear. So card number 1 is Island. Focus. That says Island. I'm on summer break, so maybe the island is just a mention towards vacation time. I certainly do sometimes feel like I live on an island because of the demographic that I live around. So let's see what the next card is. Maybe I can get some more information about that island. The next card is Medicine. So Island Medicine. I'm not on any medicine right now. I did spend some time with my girlfriend today. That's good medicine for me. Island Medicine. Maybe it's telling me I need a break. When I ask that, I listen to see what comes back. It'll be either like, now you're on the track, or yeah, or something will, I know it sounds crazy, but the next thought that I have after I ask the question is what I feel is guidance. So if I say, do I need a break? And I'll listen inside, and the answer will be yes or no. Some variation of that. Let's see. Next card. Magic. Magic. Island Medicine Magic. I did some magic at my girlfriend's house. I colored her hair. She felt like a beauty queen, so maybe that's it. Girlfriend medicine. Sensation. Relaxing as a sensation. I mentioned island, getting a break. Sensation, magic sensation. I'm asking what that might mean. Let's go ahead and look at some more cards. Breath. Island magic breath. That sounds like a meditation. Yeah, that's a meditation. Island magic breath. Mask. Breath mask. just got the thought of my mom because she wears a CPAP machine, a breath mask. One time, the electricity went out in the middle of the night when she was wearing that, and when the air was sucked out from the electricity going off, it sucked to her face, and she thought she woke up thinking she was dying, and called 911 immediately, and it was just that her electricity had went out. But breath mask. What else could a breath mask be? Let's find out some more information. Worship. Island worship mask. I'm asking if this has anything to do with work, because that was my original question. Yeah, I gotta know. So, the two things I asked were, is there going to be movement where I work this fall, or what's circulating around me now? And I think that's what this is aimed towards. Let's find out some more information. Voice. Island. Voice. Dog hair. Medicine. Island voice medicine. Island voice medicine. Magic worship sensation. And let's find out the last one. Enough. I'm going to turn over my two auxiliary cards also. Boundary and wheel. Boundary and wheel. So when I read the cards, this is how I read them. I read them as a row. I read them as columns. I read them as diagonals. As a diamond, voice, sensation, enough, and magic. I had someone else read them to me in like triangles. Island, worship, breath. Medicine, worship, mask. I'm just listening to see if that resonates. Island, worship, medicine. Breath, worship, mask. Okay, I do feel like my mom's in this reading. She just had surgery a week ago Monday. So I had, like, she stayed here with me last week on Monday, Tuesday. So I feel like because of this breath mask being in the reading and the cards, that she's here again. Because of that surgery, I see medicine in here. I'm asking if any of this is resonating, if this is what I'm needing to pick from this reading. I'm seeing them nod heads, so yes. My mom and I are very close. She's a nurturer. She's a nurse. I'm not as good of a nurturer or nurse, but I can be. However, anytime we spend a lot of time with family, boundaries can get crossed. So I'm wondering if that's why boundaries are showing up here. I'm listening for that answer. Boundaries are showing up here because of that. But I come from a long line of magic women, holy women, like medicine, natural healer medicine. So magic medicine. Oh, it's like, so whenever I said that, it was like a wallet had a picture and all the photos just like out of the photo. You know how you used to put wallet size photos in a wallet and you could unfold them? That's what it looked like. That's the image I got. So it was like great-grandma, mom, great-grandma, grandma, mom, and me. So it's like my mom was teaching me about her medicine whenever I was with her at the hospital. She's a nurse. She was the patient at that time, but she was teaching me her medicine. So that was like her magic. I was really stressed out during her hospital stay. Last time my parent went into a hospital, they didn't come out, and that was not last spring break, but the one right before. And so I hadn't been in a hospital with my parents since. My dad passed away in April 2017. So it was stressful for me to be at the hospital with her. And it wouldn't matter what she'd gone in for. It could have been a hangnail, and I probably would have been just as stressed. But she was teaching me about nursing. My mom was. So it was like she removed her mask. She let down her boundary to teach me her medicine, her magic medicine, which was like a breath or sensation of worship for me, to help me find my voice and continue with enough like magic for myself and heal, generations after me, and teach that wisdom, to other women, other girls, my son, and people who come after me. I feel like documenting the things the tools I have, my cards, my oils, my stones, which I have around here, and documenting how I use them is helpful to other girls, and you guys learn how to use this tool. For me, I use the cards as a way to put words, validate. Okay, it's like putting words on my intuition. I already feel these things inside of me, but me being able to ask the question and listen based on the cards I have helps me validate the intuition I'm already feeling. So I talked about me being the next step in that lineage of medicine women. So now I'm asking, is that my job? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Because I asked originally about my job. Yes. They were sort of giving me attitude, but yes, it was like, yes, that's my job. So, and I already knew that, but my next, the thing I get information from the angels like that, I want to ask more questions like, okay, that's awesome. That's what I really want to do, but how do I bring that? How do I manifest that for myself? That's my next question. So maybe I'll do another card reading for that. Bye, everybody.